Hello teacher, my name is Midterm and this is my midterm assignment submission for Intel Teach Essentials Course 2016, instructed by lecturer Nguyen. The book I work on is Oxford Solutions Upper Intermediate 2nd edition. I am in charge of the Unit 9, which titled Mistakes. And the unit portfolios today consist of 4 folders and as shown in the screen. First of all is assessments. It consists of 7 files of 7 methods of assessing students' performance or progress, including goal-setting planning project, KWL chart, peer evaluation form, peer feedback form, poster rubric, presentation rubric, self-evaluation. In student support, I provide them with 6 materials to help them improve their skills and can absorb as much as they can with criteria and evaluation for presentation file. How to give a presentation, solutions, student book, and student workbook, some key vocabularies, and website for group work. In teacher support, there are 4 materials contain solutions teacher book, CD-ROM, support teacher file, and some websites for reference. And the last one is unit plan. Now, let's look at the unit plan for more details. The unit is named Mistakes. Through the unit, students will learn more about mistake, not only in the field of behavior, lifestyle, but also in technology or hospital. They can learn how to turn a mistake into a good thing. Based on many activities during the unit such as pair work, group work, presentation, role play, students can enhance their knowledge and language skill with 21st century skill. The unit will last in 5 weeks and 2 days per week and 45-minute period per day. For the targeted content standards, I will use Common European Framework of Reference for Language Level B2 as a standard for my students in terms of 4 language skills. And also to become a global student, 21st century skills is especially important to train and achieve it. I hope my students can improve much. At the end of the unit, I want my students will be able to define the meaning of some new vocabulary such as adverbs, adjectives, prefixes, suffixes, or describing behavior. Talk about how a situation is in the past could have been avoided by using third conditional. Talk about mistakes in variety of contexts such as in a talk about behavior, social networking sites, ethical problems, story. Demonstrate understanding through a presentation whose topic is how mistakes turn out to be a good thing. Next is curriculum programming questions, which I will use in the first day to arouse their interest, as well as to assess knowledge of students during the unit. Turning to the assessment plan. The unit will start with KWL chart and questioning for general knowledge to assess student background knowledge on both understanding and language skills. Next is goal-setting activity to encourage students define their aims in the unit. Then introduce presentation rubric and brochure rubric to students in the beginning and during the unit to set criteria for students. Peer feedback, final reflection, and teacher feedback will be used at the end of the course. In order to learn effectively, students need to some prerequisite skills such as ability to use the internet, presentation software, intermediate language skills, presentation skills, and collaboration skills. And here is the summary of the assistant for resource and gifted students and material for the course. Following is instructional procedure for teaching this unit. Project will be introduced in the first day, and any guidelines will be given to students so that they can get the whole ideas and begin the unit smoothly. In following days, students will learn more about the knowledge, language skills in each lesson, which divided clearly, especially in the last week. Students will take part in presentation activity and are giving feedback for the whole course. Now take a turn to assessment folder. First one is the KWL chart, will be used at the beginning and throughout the unit to help them determine what they want to achieve and plan what they need to. And I also use the presentation rubric and poster rubric to make sure that the students know what the requirements are and how they can do their work. To help students evaluate and improve more, peer feedback and peer evaluation form will be used at the end of the course, also with self-evaluation form, for further thought about their learning process. In student support, I give them a soft copy of the book of Fast Solutions student book and workbook, some tips for presentation, and key vocabularies to help them study easily and perform as well as possible. Lastly, the teacher support folder, comprised of teacher book with CD-ROMs and books and websites for supporting teacher educators. This is also the last point to conclude my presentation. Thank you for attention.